Okay, so welcome everyone. Just give me a minute before I set up. Okay, so the setup is in place, and okay, so for people who would be watching this live stream a bit later, just wanted to start off while I wait for people to join and post their questions. Just for the benefit of those people who watch it a bit later and not feel like I'm just waiting for something to happen on my chat. Let me cover some of the updates that I was not able to cover in the latest in one of my latest videos. So okay, so on June 25th, 2024, AIP provided an update about an upcoming pathway for the new law enforcement agencies. So, on June 25th, 2024, a new law enforcement pathway is announced by Alberta Advantage Immigration Program. The details are not out yet. So, there are certain details that we are still awaiting. But this is a rather interesting pathway. So, they are kind of looking for people like police officers in the law enforcement category. So it will be very interesting to see how, from an immigration perspective, how they would be recruiting and supporting immigration of the commissioned or non-commissioned police officers. So initially I thought that this particular pathway would be related to something like a back office job or any kind of technical work within the law enforcement agencies. But yeah, looks like it could be something very different, right? Like it could be very much focused on law enforcement or investigation or policing or things like that. So this would be very interesting to see, and I we will have more details on this particular pathway. It was announced on June 25th. So like what, 20-25 days ago. So we will get more details. As of now, not much information is available online. So we will see. We will keep a watch on this particular pathway. And as happened with dedicated healthcare pathway last year, it started off small, but then it became pretty big, like for example this year. Okay. Talking about that, I hope you guys have watched my latest video on the trend. So I noticed some really interesting trends in the, what I can say, in the numbers and when I compared my 2023 numbers with my 2024 numbers, it looked pretty interesting. So I hope you guys have watched that particular section of my video. So that was also very interesting. That is very interesting. Okay. Another. So did anybody join yet? I don't know. Only 5 people. Okay. Hey guys, for all the 5 people who joined. Hi, hello. How are you guys doing? If you have any questions, please put a comment and I'll try to answer those questions. I just thought of coming live today to see who is available online and like how does a regular live looks like. If you guys have questions, feel free to join. I am mostly planning to cover any kind of updates that I have on this particular stream. Hey Karanveer, how are you? Hello, hello, how are you? Abhinav Sharma, hey Abhinav, hi. Guys, where are you joining from? I think I would be interested, a little more interested on where are you guys joining from? Which program do you see getting closed in Alberta, or which program is going to remain here for long? It's very difficult to say, Abhinav, which program is here to stay and which program is going away. Um, One thing for certain, your Alberta opportunity stream is not going anywhere. That is very certain. Alberta opportunity stream is for people who are already living and working in Alberta. So I don't think that particular portion is going away anywhere. Other streams, those are pathways which can change as far as the requirements, the economic requirements of the province is concerned. So it's very, very difficult to predict, Karanveer. But okay, let me just open the numbers and then talk. Okay. Okay, let's open the numbers and then talk. Good question. Good question. That is what I was also trying to assess looking at my particular stream. So look at like this, something like this, right? So if you look into the allocations of 2024, family connection and occupation in demand is like down to 177. This was more than 1,000 last year. Okay, so this fell, like if you must have seen my last video, this fell by almost 80%, more than 80%. So I don't know if this particular stream would go away, but obviously the preference has changed. So even though these pathways would remain, their weightage can increase or decrease. That's what I think. So good question. So I won't say it would go away or would stay long time. So you might see these streams still on the charts for years to come, but their weightage might increase or decrease. I think that's the thing. Alberta Tech Pathway, is Alberta Tech Pathway also a programs to stay? I think Tech Pathway should stay. Even though the numbers have decreased for Tech Pathway, I still think Tech Pathway should remain and would remain on the charts. Let me just bring that screenshot of the last update that I had for Tech Pathway. Was it this one? Yeah. Yeah, this was the pathway. Okay. Let me just, I don't know, how do I show this to you? Let me see, can I do this and do this? This one, can I show it like that? Yeah. So look at this particular screenshot from 2023. I hope you guys can see, right? Yeah. So Tech Pathway was like almost 2000, 1996 in 2003, and now it has gone to 1100 something, right? This time, yeah, 1047. So it has almost decreased by 50%, but I still think it should be there. It will not be a scenario where, I don't see it being a scenario where it goes away totally. Right? Like for example, family connection. This is what I was talking about. It was more than 1220 last year. And now it's like, what? It's like 177 or something. So, yeah. So these things might change. Things will change, but it will be there, Abhinav. If I was able to answer your question. So this is very interesting. I have a detailed video on this, Abhinav, on my channel. So if you would like to have a look at that particular video and see if that answers any of your questions. Karanveer is saying, my wife in full-time working, but only got 24 hours. Karanveer, I'm not sure about your question, man. What's your question? Your wife is full-time working, but got only 24 hours. Full-time is something at least 30 hours a week. That is considered full-time, Abhinav. So yeah, if you post your questions again, I might look into it again. Okay. Okay. Let's see this. Let me talk a bit about one news that came out on the channel. Abhinav, are you on my live stream? On my YouTube channel. It's the latest video on my YouTube channel. Let me just show you here. So if you look into my channel, it's the video that I posted yesterday. This one. Let me just share the link here. So yeah, so it's more of a discussion that I did on my channel, on my video, and this basically talked about the numbers. Okay, so while doing my online research and everything, I came across this particular news item, which was really interesting. So apparently, Ontario and Alberta have entered into a MOU or a memorandum of understanding where they would be sharing some information or sharing some resources to be able to fill the gaps in skilled labor market. Okay, so they are doing a collaboration on international credential recognition. Okay, so this is the very specific MOU or a very specific support or partnership that these guys, that Ontario and government and Alberta government are trying to do. So this is expected to reduce any kind of interprovincial barriers and red tape for credential recognition. So this is the overall idea behind this particular MOU. I think more details will come about how this partnership would work, but I think we will come to know in the days to come. So if you guys have any idea on this, you can let me know. Okay. This is something that I wanted to share with everybody. Okay. Gokanna. Hey Gokanna, hi. How are you? How are you guys? What else? What else did I wanted to share? Could you please predict next AOS? Prediction, huh? I'm very bad at prediction, to be very honest. I don't do prediction. Plus, I am not very good at prediction, anyways. So let me not do that. What I can do is that I have prepared a video on what you can do to be prepared for for 11th of August. So make sure you are prepared. Okay. And Gokarna, the first thing that you should be prepared is the date. It's not 11th of August, it's 13th of August. Okay. So, first thing, be prepared about the updates. Make sure you know what you're doing. So, it's not 11th of August, it's 13th of August, number one. And then for 13th of August, I have prepared a video to let you know about the what you can do. So have a look at that particular video. That will help you a lot in my case. So this is the tips and tricks videos that I have created. Have a look at this video. It doesn't harm. So this is something that you guys should have a look at. Okay. So this is something that you should have a look. Oh, okay. There is an audio. There was an audio issue. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh my God. Oh, okay, okay. That's the reason I lost all the viewers because there was an audio issue. Okay. Let me just. Let me see if more people join. I am so sorry about that. I didn't realize that there was an audio issue. Okay. Thank you, Gokanna, for pointing that out. I think there was an audio issue for some part. Yeah. So I was responding to Explore Calgary, a question by Explore Calgary, where the question was whether the employer declaration is mandatory for all companies. See, the purpose of what I was trying to say before my audio had issues, the purpose of this document is required to verify the business and the job offer legitimacy, right? So many people have told me that if you're already working for a well-established company or already working in a company where who has history, who has a considerable history in Alberta or in Canada, this particular document might not be required. So this document would mostly be required for scenarios where, say, it's a smaller company or you got a new job offer or things like that. But I would say, from the way I read it, the instruction doesn't say anywhere that you don't need this if you're working for a big company, or what is a big company, or anything like that. So I would think that this is required. If you can, please do get a job. Please do get this document if possible. If it's not at all possible, I don't know what can be done. But if it's possible, please do get that. Please do get this particular document if possible. It will only help your case. This cannot harm your case. So do get that, I would say. I know this could be difficult for certain cases to get this document, but if it's possible, again, I am saying if it's possible, make your best effort to get this document. So it's better to apply with this document since it's there on the checklist. I'm sure there are if you guys are part of my WhatsApp groups and I've seen the discussions there. There have been certain scenarios where people have been able to get through the application without this document. So that is already there. Okay. What else? Are other people joining? Let me just put this on the Facebook if some people from Facebook would want to join. Apart from that, what? Few more people joined the stream. People on the stream, where have you joined from, and what's your question? And please like and share this stream. It will help. You can invite your friends for a bigger discussion. Here, I'm live here, so I can answer more of your questions in a live way. instead of creating a video. And also, as TP is talking about videos, um, give me your ideas or your questions about what kind of videos on should I do, like on which topics should I cover in my next video. Question. Go ahead. Go ahead. LMIA Canada. Please put your name and 57 years, 1 year work experiences, or will be completing in 20. What are my chances of Alberta PNP? What is the right way for me? LMIA Canada, number one, if you can put your name, it will be better so that we can all understand what are you talking, so that I can refer you in a proper way. And then you are saying, because your post doesn't contain LMI Canada, where are you working right now? Shammi. Okay, Shammi. You are 57 years, 1 year experience, will be completing 1 year experience. Okay, so you are already, I assume you are already working in Canada. You will complete your work. Okay. Where's your location, Shammi? Okay. Shammi, right? Yeah. Where's your location and which stream do you think you are targeting? Jigar Kanjani, right? Hey, Jigar, I am able to see that the number of invitations issued in the family connection are increasing by one every once. Have they stopped doing draws for family connection stream? Yes, Jigar. So this is what I was trying to address in my earlier question. I see that the family connection stream has gone down quite a bit in the last year. So I was just showing somebody a comparison of last year's number with this year number. So last year, family connection and occupation in demand, this particular stream issued 1220 nominations. If you look into this year, let's just go and see this year. Okay, so if you see this year's number, the time is 11:03 a.m. It's the target is only 177, right? So it's very much possible that they will not do a draw this year, or even if they, out of this 177, they have already issued 106 for this year, right? But if you look at the draws, right, family connection, like I didn't see a family connection draw happening this year, so I'm not sure how they have issued 106 nominations in 2024. It's quite possible that this was in the pool from last year, and they have issued it, and they have issued those certificates this year. So they might do another 70 odd nominations this year based on the people in the pool. Like if you see in the pool, they already have 970 applications in the pool. So yeah, it's quite possible that they might not do a family connection draw at all this year, because this is kind of losing in popularity. Stream, don't know. Should I go for AOS to get PNP or any other? So LMI, so Shami, if you are already working in Alberta, AOS is your best bet. Okay. Two reasons. AOS has the most number of allocations this year. For 2024, out of 90750 limit, AOS is 5393. So AOS has the most number of allocations. So your best bet, if you are already working in Alberta, is AOS. But remember, AOS um, you have to apply for AOS under these particular dates. So just be aware. I would say AOS is your best bet, because office admin, I don't think it would fit any of the other streams, until unless it, like, you are able to find a fitment somewhere here. But I think, yeah, like, I don't think so. So you should be able to target AOS. I've been working for more than Gokarna in Alberta, Grand Prairie as a line cook. I manage documents as well, but I got confused about proof settlements. It is Gokarna. It's not mandatory. I just showed you the AOS eligibility. For AOS, there is no proof of funds requirement. So I don't know why. Why are you confused? It's not there on the website. It doesn't say on the website that it is required. It's not required. So yeah, I don't see it's required, Governor. So don't be confused. I'll show you again if you want to see. If you go into the eligibility streams, if you go to AOS eligibility, right, and then if you search, see, there is no proof of funds requirement. There is a residency requirement, there is an NOC requirement, there is language requirement, education requirement. There is no proof of funds requirement. So make sure you go through these details, Gokarna. This is very important. Make sure you go through these things. Okay, a few more people have questions. Thank you for asking questions. And with your question, if you can also post where are you dialing in or joining, it would be great. Mauricio Orazio, for tech pathway forms, they have only 250 NOIs left, but have 400 in the poll. What do you think will happen? Will they carry over to next year? Yeah. So, see, 400 in the pool doesn't mean 400 successful applicants. Okay, out of the pool that they are talking about is the pool of EOIs. Okay, so if you go into the requirements here, so they are saying they have around 446 EOIs. Okay, not every EOI converts to a NOI, and not every NOI converts to a nomination. Okay, so it's a long way to go from EOI to nomination. Okay, so like for example, they will issue 250 more NOIs for the year, right? But they have around 446 EOIs already. So if they find that all these EOIs are good, are valid enough, they might not open the form this year, right? Or if they find that out of this 446, 300 are bad, or like 300 have some issues, or they reject 300 odd, if they reject 300 odd EOIs, then they might need to reopen the web form, right? So it all depends on how good or bad the quality of this is. But then understand, this 446 is not related to 200 or 300 odd tech pathway nominations here, right? It's not related to this. It's a long way to go, I would say. I don't like, they don't publish the success ratio between UI to NOI to nomination, right? So it's a total different process. So not all. So I would say it would be something like this. So UIs. Okay, let me see if I make sense. UI, NOI, um, application, and nomination. Uh, does I d- does this make sense? So EOI numbers will always be greater than NOI numbers, and NOIs would always be greater than the number of application people do, and then number of application will always be greater than the number of nominations that is issued. So it will always be the case in the in the scenario. Okay, so yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make is this. So don't worry about that number. Like, you should worry about that number, but don't worry that it will cause a negative impact. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing on that point. I've been trying to make that point in my many live streams, but yeah, like, it's good that we were able to. Any other questions? Any people on the chat? Let me see. Okay, Safat has a question. Sifat, where are you joining from? When can I apply for AIP now? So all the application date, Sifat, is now once a month. So the next application date is 13th of August 2024. So that's the next application date. Alan, so no more EOIs this year. It could be possible, Alan, that there is no EOIs this year for Tech Pathway. I hope you're talking about Tech Pathway, Alan. So yes, it's quite possible. Or like till the time they open that web form, we don't know. It will all depend on the quality of the pool of web forms that they already have. So AIP will have the data on how good, like what is the success ratio between the web form and the NOI. So if they feel the need, they will open it up. But if not, it's quite possible that they don't open it for this year. Sifat, I had submit two times EOI earlier under business development officer but didn't get NOI. So Sifat, EOI means you were targeting tech pathway? So if you're targeting tech pathway, make sure your NOC, yeah, tech pathway. Okay. EOI will not open. Okay. Waiting for EOI. Yeah. Like if you have not already submitted EOI, it's very difficult that EOI will take like tech pathway EOI form to come back online. I think I might be proved wrong. I will be happy to be proved wrong. But yeah, if it opens up, it will take some time to open up from what I see. Sifat Kaur Kanda says waiting for EOI form to open up. Yeah, it will open up. It will open up. But it will take some time. Like it will not open up soon. Like I don't see it opening up in August or even later. And Sifat, if you have already submitted EOI, make sure your NOC, NAICS, all those eligibility requirements are met. Because if it is not met and you have just applied, it will like they don't respond to rejected EOIs, right? So yeah, it's make sure you like just double check what is your NOC and things like that. Make sure your NOC and everything is in line. That is very important. Any further questions? Any medium to talk with you? Sifat, I normally don't talk to people, Sifat. But if you are a member of my channel, like my YouTube channel, I do provide for one-to-one interaction with only my members. But apart from that, I'm sorry, I don't interact directly with participants. Sorry. But there is a WhatsApp group. If you go through my YouTube videos, there are WhatsApp groups which you can join and participate in the discussion. So I'll just post the link of my WhatsApp groups here. So this is my first WhatsApp group. Okay, you are already there. No, not the WhatsApp group, like the membership of my channel. So it's a paid membership of my channel. So if you go into my channel, there is a membership section. So only for those. Yeah. Apart from that, I would say you don't need to pay. Like you don't need to join the membership, to be very honest. I just kept my membership there just for the sake of it. So It's okay. If you can very well choose to just join the WhatsApp group. I think you're already in the WhatsApp group, right, Sifat? I think that's how you joined the channel, right? Okay, good, good. Any more questions of people joining? Sifat, did you say where did you join from? Like which location? Where are you right now? India. Oh, you're in India. So how? Okay, okay. You are targeting tech pathway from India. Okay, okay. I'm very confused, so that's why I want your guidance. I know, Sifat. Like many people do that. Like many people have asked me, but just the fact that like if I start talking to people, I'll not get time for my work. So yeah, I normally take out some time during the day to do this, but apart from that, I'm mostly here. I mostly I mostly have a day job, so I don't do that. But yeah, like I'll make an exception for the for my members, but I think that's only I'm doing only doing that because of what do you say, just to limit the number of people who can call me. Yeah, 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 I'm sure you have a job offer and everything, but just with the way that things have changed in the recent months, it's become very difficult for tech pathway also. So it will take some time. If you have already done EOI, it's quite possible you are already in the pool of these 446 people that I am showing on the screen. It's quite possible that you are in the pool. So when was the last time you submitted your EOI, Sifat? What was the last time you did that? Any more questions? Mid-May 2024. So these, okay, so these EOIs are from 23rd May to June 11th. So it's possible that you're already in the queue, Sifat. But we will know only when the time comes. So that's the part that you should be aware that it will come, but it can take some time. Okay. Any more people joining? Yeah, I wish you all the best, Sifat. All the best for your future. All the best for your application. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. And if there are no more questions, I will just end the stream now. You can always reach me on my WhatsApp groups, on the comments of the videos, and I'll try and answer those questions as much as possible. And thank you once again. And I'll probably do one more live stream this week, sometime this week, so you guys can join and have more questions if that's what you want. Thank you for joining, and I will end the stream now. Thank you.